Assalamu alaikum, Atif.
Walaikum salam, Sheikh. How are you?
Go ahead. I'm doing wonderful, Alhamdulillah. Thank you for asking, Atif. How can I help you?
Sheikh, I have a question that one of my cousins yesterday, he just inboxed me on Messenger. He just texted me on Messenger, and he used slang language while conversation. And when I asked him why you are using slang language, this is not appropriate. So he said, "Innamal amanu binniyat." Every work is dependent on your niyat, so you can do anything on based on your good niyat.
Okay.
And
What is
and this is the question, Sheikh, that what does innamal amanu binniya actually mean? And Sheikh, tomorrow I have exam. Please keep me in your prayer. Thank you.
May Allah bless you, Atif, and grant you success in your exam and make it easy for you. And all Muslims are taking their exams. Ameen. إنما الأعمال بالنيات is a sound hadith and a highly profound hadith, one of four hadith which are perceived as the pillars of Islam, which means deeds are but by their intentions. A person may be doing a good deed, but he will be deprived from the reward. Why? Because he was not doing it for the sake of the Almighty Allah. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam gave an example in the same hadith. He said, "Man kanat hijratuhu ila Allahi wa rasulihi, fahijratuhu ila Allahi wa rasulih." Hijrah or migration from Mecca to Medina back then, 1446 years ago, was a big challenge, huge sacrifice. It is perceived that time as the greatest act of worship and the verification of one's faith. But some people did not necessarily migrate because they wanted to join the Muslim community, rather because he wanted to marry a woman there. Who knew about that? Only the Almighty Allah. So the Prophet ﷺ was teaching the Muslim Ummah, you can be praying, but there is no reward. You can be making hijrah, you can be observing jihad, but you will be deprived from the reward if you intended to please or impress anyone, not just simply to do it for the sake of Allah, anticipating the reward from the Almighty Allah alone. Now, if somebody drinks wine, smokes marijuana, or takes drugs, and he says, "Innamal a'malu binniyat," is this a valid argument? Of course, this is not a valid argument. This is a false argument. If somebody insulted another using the F word, okay, and then why do you say so? What happened to you? Well, innamal a'malu binniyat. I didn't mean well. If somebody said to his wife, "You're divorced," she said, "Why did you divorce me?" "No, I didn't divorce you, but you just divorced me." "No, I did not mean it." Innamal a'malu binniyat. Such person has to be disciplined, has to be educated, has to be told that you do not play games with the word of Allah and with the guidance of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when the haram is being practiced, you don't say, "I did the haram with a good intention." What could be a good intention behind drinking or dating or insulting somebody or accusing somebody falsely to zina or stealing or nothing? Innamal a'malu binniyat is related to the good deeds, whether the person will be rewarded for them or not. If he's sincere, he will be rewarded. Otherwise, if his intention wasn't for Allah's sake only, then he will not be rewarded for it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.